Hello my guys, welcome to another episode. For this episode we have a new product from the company Mictuning. This is the RGB GaN switch panel. You want to be able to control a lot of stuff with this one. So I'm going to show you the process on how to set it up. In my case I'm going to use my RAV4 for this new panel. So let's get to it. On a previous episode, I did the installation on the pod lights on my RAV4. In this case, I'm going to do the installation for this panel because we need to have control for all the lights. If you want to add lights, you want to add light bars, pod lights. You can add a lot of stuff to this panel, and I'm going to show you the process on the installation. First thing, you have this panel is going to go on the engine bay next to the battery. Controller is gonna go inside, wires to hook it up to the battery. You're gonna have a breaker, hardware, fuses, and you're gonna have different brackets if you wanna mount permanently the panel. In one of the previous episodes, you saw me doing the installation on the Mictuning pod light, and if you want to put light bars or pod lights, whatever light you want to put on your vehicle, there is going to be tons and tons of wires that they got to go through the firewall. That's a lot of wiring. This is going to replace all those wires. In this case, this one is going to be mounted. I'm just going to put it there with adhesive tape. I don't want to drill holes on my fuse box cover, so it's gonna be right here, and this is the only cable that you need to run through the inside. We're gonna do the same process like we did on the pod light, run it through the latch cable. And just for reference, this cable is gonna go from the battery to the breaker, from the breaker to the panel. Right here you have the positive and negative. It's gonna be this long one. It's gonna go from the negative side of the battery to this connector. That's the only thing that you need to run, and then run the cables to the inside. Right here is gonna be the connection for the switch. First cable is done from the battery to the breaker. It says battery right here. Now this side is gonna go to the positive side with this cable. Okay, this is complete. I just leave it like that for now. I don't want to put any tape, but I'm gonna put some tape and just leave it here. For the breaker is ready. Okay, we have power. I'll put the cover. Cable is connected. Now here in the inside, we already have the cable inside. Turn it on. And we're gonna put some stickers later on, but that's gonna be the power. Right here we have the brightness. You can bring it down, bring it up, and RGB. You can change colors. Plenty of colors, brightness, on and off. Now if we turn it on and we hold this one, it's gonna be changing colors by itself. You can just leave it like that while you're driving, and it's gonna look really cool. And you can adjust the brightness as well, and it's gonna keep changing colors with a long press on the RGB. Now just to give an example, and if you're running lights, you don't have to have a relay, fuse, anything. You can just connect directly your light to the control. In this case, I connect the control to the light on this one, which is the 20 amps. With the control, we're gonna turn it on. So this is gonna be the good thing. You're gonna eliminate fuses, relays, everything. Control is on. It's this one right here. Like that, you're gonna eliminate a lot of cables. Next thing, I'm gonna remove the cable from my controls. problem. I had to bring the cables out, so I'm not gonna have a lot of cables in, and connect these lights directly to my new switch panel. Like that, I'm gonna eliminate all those cables, and I'm just gonna be able to control them with this. Because on my last episode I told you that I was gonna leave the connectors right here, the switches, and obviously it doesn't look good. Now I can just select my stickers, put them in here to start setting everything up. In your package you're gonna have different brackets. If you wanna put these, if you wanna put this type of bracket, you can do these ones too. It depends on where you're gonna do the installation. In my case, like I said, I might just put double-sided adhesive and put it right here. I think it's gonna look really good in there, but I need to run the cable, probably remove this panel, run it through, and just stick it right there. Really easy to control my lights. Okay guys, so I'll leave you with that really easy installation. If you wanna put extra lights on your vehicle, this is the way to go, and it's gonna eliminate a lot of cables going through the inside, because that probably is the most difficult or time consuming part, running cables through the firewall. Leave it with that. Link in the description for this RGB control panel from Mictuning. And I hope you like this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one. Peace.